Are you ready to tackle one of the trickiest parts of the French language? Today, we're diving into the Passé Composé, Imparfait, and Plus-que-parfait. By the end of today's lesson, you know exactly when to use each one and how to make your French sound even more natural. C'est parti! Bonjour à tous, je suis Sumulwa, votre professeur de français. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If you're new to these tenses, do not worry. I've got you covered with easy to understand examples, visual explanations, and even a story that uses all three tenses. Do not forget, as always, that you can get the free PDF of today's lesson. All you need to do is input your name, email address, in the link in the description box below, and today's lesson will be sent directly to your inbox. So first, let us set the stage. Imagine a timeline stretching all the way from the past to the present, okay? So the first tense, the passé composé, think of it as a snapshot, like it's a completed action in the past, all right? You got that? Good. Now, the next tense, the imparfait, this one's all about the background. That is the ongoing or habitual action or something that happened when another event occurred. You got that? Good. And now the final tense, plus-que-parfait. This is the past of the past. It's like an action that happened before another past action. So let me break it down for you side by side with some examples so you can really understand what I mean, because this is where the magic happens. So let's look at an example of passé composé. Par exemple, je peux dire j'ai mangé une pomme. I ate an apple. You see, this is a completed action. It happened before. I took an apple, I ate it, it's done. The past tense, okay? Now, the next tense, which is imparfait, which is an ongoing or, background action. An example could be, je mangeais une pomme quand mon téléphone a sonné. So do you see that? I was eating an apple. That apple I told you guys about, I was eating it when my phone rang. So you see, it's a past action. I was eating it, and then my phone rang. And now the third tense, plus-que-parfait, this is an action before another past action. Okay, so an example, j'avais mangé une pomme avant de partir. So do you see, maybe someone asking, what did you do before you left home? I had eaten an apple before leaving. Do you see that it was a past action before another past action? So the action of me eating the apple, it happened before another past action, which was what? Leaving. I'm sure by now you're like, oh, okay, so I finally get it. Okay, good. So now I'm going to help you with trigger words to help you spot these tenses easily. So for passé composé, you can look for words like hier, which means yesterday, la semaine dernière, which means last week, un jour, one day, tout à coup, suddenly. So par exemple, je peux dire hier, j'ai rencontré mon ami. Yesterday, I met my friend. For imparfait, you would look for tous les jours. Suivant, quand j'étais petit ou petite, toujours. Par exemple, quand j'étais petit, je mangeais des bonbons tous les jours. And for plus-que-parfait, you can look for avant, déjà, après. Par exemple, j'avais déjà mangé quand elle est arrivée. All right, is it much easier now? Okay. Now we're going to put these tenses in a real story. This is where things will really come together and you can actually understand, okay, this is what sumo means, okay? Now, imagine this. One day I was meeting up with a friend at a cafe. This is what the imparfait. Quand je suis arrivée, il était déjà là. I hadn't seen him in a while, so we sat down to catch up. This is still imparfait, okay? Nous parlions de notre vie, de nos projets. Then we started talking about a trip that I had taken last summer. Do you see this is passé composé? Do you get it? J'ai visité Paris et j'ai mangé beaucoup de croissants. And then I remembered something funny that had happened before I left. What tense is this? Plus-que-parfait. You getting it? Good. J'avais perdu mes clés avant de partir en vacances. So now, do you see how all the three tenses come together in one story? That's how you can use them naturally when you're speaking French. Okay? Are you good? All right, let's practice quickly with a quiz. With this quiz, I'm going to read out a story for you. So I'll need you to get out your pen and paper. It's going to show on the screen and you're going to pick out the tenses used in them. So we're looking for what tense? The passé composé, the imparfait, and the plus-que-parfait, okay? You write them down and at the end, I'm going to show you what the answers are. Vous êtes prêts? Let's go. La semaine dernière, je retrouvais mes cousins à la campagne pour un week-end tranquille. Il faisait beau, les oiseaux chantaient et tout le monde était détendu. Puis, on a décidé de faire une randonnée. On a marché pendant 2 heures jusqu'à une vieille cabane dans la forêt. Mais en arrivant, je me suis rendu compte que j'avais oublié mon sac à dos à la maison. Heureusement, mon cousin en avait apporté un deuxième, donc tout s'est bien passé. On a passé une superbe journée ensemble. Alright, did you do well? So were you able to actually pick out the tenses used? Okay, I'm going to show you the answers now and you can correct yourself. I hope these were very useful for you, but just to help you further, I have come up with some mnemonic devices to help you remember these tenses, okay? So the Passé Composé, think of it as a completed picture. That is, it's done and dusted, okay? Now, the Imparfait, imagine a background that's still ongoing, all right? So it's ongoing or it's repeated, habitual, the same thing, all right? And now the Plus-que-parfait, picture a before scene. So something that happened even earlier. And so there you have it. I'm sure after today's lesson, you're able to really understand when to use the Passé Composé, when to use the Imparfait, and when to use the Plus-que-parfait. If you're ready to practice and master French verb tenses, don't forget to check out my courses in the description box below. Let me also know in the comment section below, which French verb tense do you find the most challenging? And remember, please, do not stress about getting it perfect. Just keep practicing day by day consistently and it'll come naturally. Remember that I'm not a native speaker. I also learned the French language. Do not forget, if you would like to learn more and just go over everything you learned today, all you need to do is input your name and email address in the link in the description box below, and today's lesson will be sent directly to your inbox. If you want more tips on how to level up your French, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with anyone that might be having difficulty with these 3 tenses. Do not gatekeep. And like, so that I know you like such videos and I can create more for you. And as always, if you need personalized help with your French, feel free to email me at hello@FrenchArena.com. It's written on the screen here, hello@FrenchArena.com. Until I see you in the next lesson, bonne journée!